Why our Amazon forests are no longer acting as a carbon sink? Deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon, which comprises about two-thirds of the area of the rainforest, started in the 1970s and 1980s when large-scale forest conversion for cattle ranching and soy cultivation began. The Amazon forest in South America, which are the largest tropical forest in the world, have started emitting carbon dioxide instead of absorbing carbon emissions. In a study published in the journal Nature, scientists who conducted this research over a period of 9 years in the eastern Amazon forest have said that a significant amount of deforestation in eastern and southern eastern Brazil has turned the forest into a source of CO2 that has the ability to warm the planet. Not only the Amazon rainforest, some forests in Southeast Asia have also turned into carbon sources in the last few years as a result of formation of plantations and fires. The Amazon Basin. The Amazon Basin is huge with an area covering over 6 million square kilometers. It is nearly twice the size of India. The Amazon rainforest cover about 80% of the basin, and as per NASA's Earth Observatory, they are home to nearly a fifth of the world's land species and is also home to about 80 million people, including hundreds of indigenous groups and several isolated tribes. Other than this, the basin produces about 20% of the world's flow of fresh water into the oceans. Over the last few years, the forest has been under threat due to deforestation and burning. In 2019, fires of the Amazon were visible from space. Forest fires, according to Brazil's National Institute for Space Research, have doubled since 2013. One reason that they happen is when farmers burn their land to clear it for their next crop. An editorial published in the journal Science Advance in 2019 noted that the precious Amazon is teetering on the edge of functional destruction, and with it, so are we. Deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon, which comprises about two-thirds of the area of the rainforest, started in 1970s and 1980s when large-scale forest conversion for cattle ranching and soy cultivation began. NASA's Earth Observatory notes that state policies that encourage economic development such as railway and road expansion projects have led to unintentional deforestation in the Amazon and Central America. So, what have the researchers found? Over the years, as fossil fuel emissions across the world have increased, the Amazon forests have absorbed CO2 from the atmosphere, helping to moderate the global climate. But researchers are not saying that because of significant levels of deforestation, there has been a long-term decrease in rainfall and increase in temperatures during the dry season. Because of these reasons, the eastern Amazon forests are no longer carbon sinks, whereas the more intact and wetter forests in the central and western part are neither carbon sinks nor are they emitters. Another reason for the eastern region not being able to absorb as much CO2 as it did in previously is the conversion of forest into agriculture land, which has caused a 17% decrease in the forest cover, an area that is almost the size of continental US. In the southeast region, which forms about 20% of the Amazon basin and has experienced about 30% of the deforestation in the last 4 decades, scientists have recorded a 25% reduction in precipitation and a temperature increase of at least 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit or 1.5 degrees Celsius during the dry months of August, September and October. This means that if the ability of tropical forests to act as carbon sinks is to be maintained, fossil fuel emissions need to be reduced and temperature increase needs to be limited as well. Thank you.